That sumbitch is tough as woodpecker lips.
The Southern Saturday Podcast.
Oh, well, come on, son. You couldn't whoop a pitcher of meat.
It's like giving your ears a big glass of sweet tea.
Come on, boy. Shit.
Drink up and enjoy.
What's up, guys? Y'all know the drill. Southern Saturday Podcast. Got Brother Mal here one more again.
We back. Back with another episode, man.
Hell yeah. Everybody loves Brother Mal.
Hey, man. Glad to be here, man.
Yeah, man. We're going to do another viral video today. I'm going to go ahead and call it.
And we got a few of them. We got a few hits, man.
What's your favorite?
I think the really all of them, but the Black and White Friends is just...
That's a good one. Especially the first one because nobody done it.
Yeah, the second one was funny too, but the first one because it was just our first time doing it. And
I agree.
We laughed like all day doing it.
My favorite is the one that probably did the worst, but it's my favorite. The one where Michael Myers got interviewed on the front porch. We put Courtney on the news. That's my favorite, easily.
The interviews are funny. The interviews the funniest part.
I think so too.
Not like I killed anybody.
Yeah, like nobody thought Michael was going to talk.
That's the funniest part because it's just you don't see it. I don't even know what he sounds like.
Yeah, you do now.
Which I don't even know. I don't think he talked as a kid either. Did he? I don't think I remember.
In those Rob Zombie ones, if he did, he I don't remember.
That motherfucker don't have a voice at all.
I know he didn't talk as a grown up.
And then I like the barbecue. That was funny.
Oh yeah, that was a good one too.
That was funny.
That's a really good skit.
That was
That's been a long time ago now.
That was about a year ago, wasn't it?
Almost. I
Yeah,
think this spring will probably be a year.
And there's still some stuff we can't even say we did during that filming, but that was yeah.
I got another skit idea. When we do the skit after this, I'll tell you about it. It's going to be funny.
Okay.
It's going to be like a reverse version of where I changed when you came.
Okay, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yep, I know exactly what you're talking about. Yep.
Dude, we got that new Quest 3 for Jackson for Christmas.
Okay.
Well, Santa Claus did.
Yeah.
Have you ever played one?
So my son has one, but I don't.
He's got the 3?
Yeah, he always plays. I don't never play it though. I just can't.
Let me tell you.
What do y'all play on?
I was about to say. So there's this new shit with these that they didn't have on the 2, and I don't think anybody else has yet, called mixed reality. And that is, I'm telling you, dude, this is insane. This is insane. Whatever room you're in or your house or whatever, that's where you play the game at. So like I was in there last night and people were coming in my kitchen, ducking my counters, trying to shoot me. Courtney's over there cooking and they're behind her just.
So it's like zombies or like
well,
real
these were like Call of Duty type.
Oh, okay, like little soldiers.
But there's one where a spaceship comes out of your ceiling and lands on your coffee table and starts having these aliens come out of it and you shoot them. It's the craziest shit I've ever been a part of.
I might need to try. Like I don't play it because I don't know. I don't know. I won't play a scary game on it.
No, I don't do that.
Yeah,
Fuck that.
Yeah, nah. Because I know I'm gonna break a glass. I'm gonna break something.
I'm a jumper anyway.
Yeah.
But fuck that. On the VR, it's way scarier.
Yeah, because I mean it's nah. Now I don't jump when if I watch a scary movie, I won't jump. But if I got that motherfucker on, I'm jumping. I'm not gonna lie.
I won't jump at home. If I'm in a theater, big loud sounds, I'm gonna fucking do a backflip in my seat.
See, I don't jump at theater.
I do.
Because you kind of feel it coming. Like you already know it's on the way.
So sometimes, yes, it was a movie that's got the build up sound, and then
you already know it's finna.
But you remember the Paranormal Activity videos? The movies.
I ain't gonna lie, I did jump on them.
There was no music, so you never knew. I'll never forget the first time she's in the kitchen or whatever, and all the fucking cabinets bust open at one time. I shit myself.
Those were some of the best movies.
It was,
and I feel like you didn't have to put a lot of money into it.
I was about to say the budget for that's $4. It's however much the cameras cost.
Put a house camera up and
that's it. Hang some lights and that was it.
Now in Insidious, I jumped on all of them.
See, I think those movies are terrible.
Yeah, I don't
Courtney
know why
loves them.
I love them too.
Man, I think they're awful.
I mean, obviously it's demons and stuff, but
No, I don't think that's why they're terrible. I just didn't think that they were scary. I thought they were borderline stupid.
I don't know. I thought it was pretty.
That's the one where they go into the further, right? And it's got like dark mall looking mother.
Yeah, I liked it.
Well, dude, you ain't got to play no scary game. You need to put that shit on because then it turns your house.
I'm gonna put it on.
Back in the day with the old one, you just put the headset on and drew like a circle on the floor of shit you didn't want to hit, and you stayed in it. Now you put on the headset and you walk around your house and it maps it, and then it's like, okay, this is where the game will be.
So I heard about one game, right? So is it it's a game you walk around, you can dance with people. It's like actual humans, but you can like dance with them. You could punch them in the damn head you want to.
And then what happens on their end? Those real people?
Yeah, it's kind of like a real life
Sims?
Grand Theft Auto or something.
Oh.
I don't know.
They got games on there like that. Like I play some multiplayer games that's just like Call of Duty.
Yeah, see, I haven't got that deep into it.
But it's you.
Oh, my son plays
So you're
it all
sitting
the time.
there fucking holding your gun, running around.
Oh, my son, he loves it. He'll be in the house screaming. I gotta shut up, man.
Dude, my son will get on there and he'll talk to everybody. Mm-hmm. He talks to everybody. Which
I don't know if it's his friend. Like I don't know if you can like play with your friend. I don't know.
Of course you can.
But yeah,
I have none, but you can play with him. Jackson just get on there and just be like, "Hey, do you want to be my friend?" And you'll hear the people. There's a game on there called Gorilla Tag that's for like kids. You're a gorilla, but for whatever reason, you don't have legs. You just got arms, and that's how you run. So you'll see him in there just like slapping his hands, running, and you'll be like, "How'd you jump?"
That's funny.
Yeah,
that's but it works.
It's fun watching kids do this stuff. Yeah, I could never.
I mean, the games we had growing up, it was controller. That's it.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's so much crazy, like how much technology is just.
Well, it gets them up and moving.
Yeah, I mean, well, we went outside a lot too.
Yes.
I guess I don't know why kids don't go outside a lot now, but it's kind of, it's way different.
There's not really like a neighborhood gang anymore. Like when I was a kid, we had like a neighborhood clique. Yeah.
Oh, I had like maybe eight people that came out in the neighborhood. Mostly that every day.
We had at least 5 or 6, and they would all. It was always our yard because we lived on 3 acres. So like, I'd wake up, and as soon as I did, I'd go outside, and 10 minutes later, they'd be like running down the street or riding their bike down the street.
Exactly. So and then back then, it was go outside and you stay in your ass.
Oh yeah, dude.
ain't no coming back at all.
In or out is one of my like the thing that I remember my grandma being the most, being like, in or out. Like, you fucking pick and you're not. Whichever one you pick, you're bound to it. So we would just be like, out. We want to play with our friends. Like, out. So you ain't coming back in.
And the crazy thing is, it can be, I feel like back then, we didn't care about how hot it was either.
Shit, no. And they still don't if they would go do it. Like, they just don't. They're not doing anything outside fun enough to where they're like, I want to keep doing this.
Nah, because we played, it'll be 100 degrees. We're out there playing football.
Exactly.
Basketball, riding bikes.
I'm not saying I never did it. Maybe it just doesn't stick with me in a memory. But do you ever remember being outside with your friends and being like, I'm bored? No.
Not really. Like, it's got to a point we've literally raced to see who can pick up the most pecans that fell out of damn pecan tree.
Right.
Like, it could be any damn thing. Like, literally anything.
Anything.
Because you knew if you was going back in the house, you couldn't go back outside anyway.
Exactly. So like, when it rained and you had to be inside, I remember thinking how bad that sucked. Mm-hmm.
If you didn't have a game system, I mean, you just...
I can't imagine that now. My son will literally be like, Jackson, it's raining. He's like, huh, that's crazy.
Scrolling on his iPad.
Yeah. And dude, I'll watch my son... I've completely no YouTube. He doesn't get to watch it anymore because it's been like a month or two with me not letting him watch YouTube, and I swear to God, it's better. Like, because I was watching him on YouTube, he would click on something he likes, and these YouTube videos for kids, they're literally just cutting. Yeah. And he would watch it for 2 minutes and just be like this, and then I'd see him just swipe, and I'd be like, I thought you were watching that. And he's like, I was. And I was like, did you like it? He's like, I did. I'm like, where do you go? And he said, I was watching something else. I'm like, you're fucking ruining your brain. We got to stop.
Yeah, so we let them watch YouTube Kids sometimes, but I don't let them get on YouTube because it's just too much. They can just click on. And,
It is, man. It's wild. And like, I hate to be hypocritical because I make YouTube videos, but I don't make them for 4-year-olds.
yeah. And then the ads at one point were kind of getting crazy too.
And the people that make YouTube videos for kids, if they're educational or something, I'm down with that. Mm-hmm. But you people that are profiting off of 8-year-olds and you're grown people just trying to fucking show them 50 things at 1 second, you fucked up.
Now we did watch what's her name, Miss Rachel.
Yeah, and don't she teach or something?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she be like, you'll learn a lot from her. Miss
I
Rachel, will. Hell, even us. Gracie's Corner, we watched a lot of that, and that's really it.
My son used to watch Blippi, and I just hated it.
So my dog, they watch that too, but I don't really. I don't.
Let me tell you how I feel.
He's just a grown man playing. I mean, I don't know.
This is how I feel about Blippi. I feel like he's teaching my son how to be a bitch. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I can.
He's a grown guy. And he's ooh. I'm like, dude.
That's what I'm saying. It's weird. It's a grown man.
You can appeal to kids without. you can do it without all that. And as soon as my son started walking around saying like, "Ooh, I was like, nah.
I mean, yeah. He's doing what he does, so I don't, he can get his money. That's on him. I don't really like it, but
I don't either.
Yeah, we watch Bluey a lot though. I like Bluey. We mess with Bluey.
Bluey's Australian dog, huh?
Yeah, we mess with Bluey.
Yeah. Jackson
my dog.
Bluey.
Yeah. we like Bluey, but other than that, and they really don't even watch. They don't really like watching TV. Honestly, they'll watch a movie. Yeah, they'll watch a movie.
That's good though. That's Jackson won't watch TV. Either.
Yeah, we don't watch TV.
I don't know what it is. I don't watch TV.
We watch sports. That's if it's not sports, if it's not a pay-per-view, I guess, or something like that, Super Bowl or something, we don't really watch.
I cannot tell you the last time I watched regular TV. Just sports. It's the only thing I watch on it. Watch the Braves, watch football. I don't watch TV. I can't tell you the last time I was like, well, I wonder what they're doing on TNT.
Now, if it's a movie on the TV, I will watch it.
My mom
That's
will
different, though.
I disagree. Well, I agree. I agree that it's different, but I still don't do it. My mom will text me and be like, "Christmas Vacation's on AMC." I was like, "Oh, I have it on Prime, Mom." Like with no commercials. I've got,
and they didn't change up the cuss words.
Exactly. Like I remember that back in the day.
It'd be a whole different word.
There was a movie, and the guy, we had the movie on VHS, and there's a part in it where he's looking for his keys in his pocket, and he's going, shit. And his mouth's still doing that on TBS, but you hear a guy that doesn't sound anything like him going, keys. I'm like, dude.
Shoot.
It's
a whole different fucking
You should have just muted it. Yeah. I mean.
Yeah, that's what makes it so funny though. Yeah, because like you see their lips saying a whole different damn word. It don't sound nothing like them, and it's literally nothing like what they're like. It's
not even close.
Yeah, I mean I still watch the movie, but it's now FX and all that. Some of them they'll let you cuss.
Yeah, I think I think eventually it's going to get to where. Because that's the thing that Netflix and all these things appeal to everybody. Because now you ain't got to watch no edited ass bullshit.
Yeah,
I think it's going to be one of those things where eventually cable FCC is going to be like, I mean, you're either going to die or you're going to. Because once the old people die, all you're going to have left is young people watching sports, and that'll be about it.
Because it's going. When you think about it, all people really watch is reality TV shows.
Exactly, or sports.
That's really it. And then the cartoons, I mean, you can go somewhere else and watch that.
People will watch a good ass show, but they don't want to see some corny ass Modern Family show with a live studio audience.
I ain't gonna lie, the last show I like the family shows I used to watch is like
I used to love them.
Married with Children.
Yeah,
dude, I
love Al Bundy. Fucking Al Bundy is the man.
He's the fucking goat.
Peg. I love Al Bundy, dude.
I never watched that growing up until I got a little older, and I was
when I saw it when they started putting it on. It was on like Nick at Night or one of those rerun channels.
Like when I worked on offshore, we used to wake up. It'd be on 5 in the morning, and I just sit there and watch. I'm like, man, this shit kind of funny. Yeah, and I just kept fucking watching but it's dry humor. It's like
exactly,
you know what I'm saying. So I always kind of gravitated towards it. It was funny. Martin was funny.
Oh my God, was Martin funny?
Wayans brothers.
I feel like a show like Martin could make it again, but the problem is they don't make shows like that anymore. Now it's like an overly shot.
Well, I think it'd be hard because you have to now you got to get people attention. And they have to sit down and watch it all the time. And now it's just so much stuff to do.
Yeah, if you don't catch the people's attention right off the bat, then they'll just go to Netflix and watch whatever.
Yeah, I don't think it'll work now. Honestly, if it did come out, I don't think I could watch it because it's so much other stuff to do.
I was watching a guy on, I don't know who it was. He was on a podcast, but they were talking about, it might have been Quentin Tarantino. Somebody big like that was talking about how nowadays, if you're watching like a Netflix show or something, as soon as you open the credits, it's not like a long, slow play telling you who the characters are. If they want to do that, they'll at least show you somebody getting their head blown off first, and then it'll say 2 weeks earlier or something. Yeah, he's like, they got to start you off hot, and then go, hey, 2 weeks ago we'll start the story.
Yeah, and as I said, it's just so different now. But I mean, a lot of the even movies, the only time I go to the movies is when I go on a date with my wife. That's it.
I do too.
I don't even go to the movies no more because you can watch it
in a week.
You can sit at your house and watch it.
But I like the movies. I like sitting in there and seeing on a big screen the movie.
Yeah.
We went and watched.
It has to be a big movie.
We've been going to the movies a lot lately. We went and saw Wicked.
See, I ain't seen that.
Oh, dude, it's so good. It is. It is so fucking good.
Wicked.
You know what it is? So it's the backstory of the Wizard of Oz.
Okay.
How she become the Wicked Witch of the West.
I know what you're talking about.
It's got Ariana Grande in it.
I seen the trailer for it, so now that you just said, I know what you're talking about.
It's super good. And then we went and saw. I don't remember what. We took Jackson to see something. Don't remember.
Damn. You told me about it. I forgot, dude.
Yeah, I don't remember what it was.
Well, I know what you're talking about. I remember what you're talking about. I forgot this shit, too.
I guess. Oh, it was Moana 2.
Yeah, see, I ain't seen that yet either. But I
think it wasn't as good as the first one.
Yeah, they never are, though.
No. It's like, it's one of those things where it's like, I get it, Disney. I get you wanted to cash grab that, but it just wasn't as good.
What makes it bad is it just...
It's not that it's bad. It's just like...
Had same animations, all that. It's just different.
It was just boring to me. It didn't have as many hard-hitting, funny moments. The songs weren't as good. It was just like... They were like, we have to make this movie is what it felt like.
Yeah. And see, we thought about seeing it, but I ain't... Nah.
You didn't miss much.
We ain't going...
Now, Jackson does want to see the Minecraft movie with Jack Black. He's so
Is it like I could be wrong, but it's like a new Sonic movie? Sonic?
3.
Yeah, okay. So I need to go see that.
I heard it was good. It's got Keanu in it.
Okay. Because see, you think about like all the stuff, like the old school stuff that we grew up on. When those movies come out, you got to go see them.
That's right.
You just got to. Like when the Mario movie, you just got to.
If they, dude,
you gotta go
and I still love that movie.
That's a good ass movie. I went for myself, but
I love the Mario movie because it was simple. Mario is trying to save the princess. Mm-hmm. Great.
It was just like the game.
Exactly.
That's what made it like, they just put it in a movie, but it was just like the damn game.
It's the same thing. Like, I don't need all this extra bullshit. I don't need Mario to secretly be in love with somebody else.
Yeah. Now the Sonic, I like that just because it's funny.
They know how to make. I've only seen the first one.
Okay, the second one.
Jackson has seen the second one too.
Yeah, the second one's good, so you need to see that
one. Those are big budget movies. They got Idris Elba in it, Jim Carrey. Mm-hmm. I can't remember the guy's name that's like Sonic's handler or buddy or whatever.
I was talking about Tails.
No, the super good looking white guy that's in the movies.
He's in a lot.
He's in a lot of movies, but I don't know his name.
He's in a lot of damn movies.
Yeah, he was in The Notebook.
Yeah, he's in a lot of stuff. Cause my wife, she wants to watch the chick flicks and stuff, so I got to kind of get more into, being able to watch that with her too. Cause
y'all watch Game of Thrones?
Nah.
Damn, dude, y'all need to watch that from the beginning together.
How many seasons is it?
8.
Shit. How many episodes?
That's good. I don't remember.
We'll have to binge watch it, and see, I ain't, we'll be the last time I binge watched something was Power, and we literally watched, they was in season 6.
I like how we just.
Yeah, they was in season 6.
We just said our shows, and it's like the white guys in Game of Thrones, and you're like, Power.
Well, see, the funny thing is, Power has a white guy that is like, I don't want to, if you watch it, I don't want to say it, but like Tommy, everybody love Tommy. He a white dude named Tommy. Now, obviously, he acts black, but
dude,
he's
Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones is perfect. The women love it for the fucking melodrama, soap drama bullshit. Yeah. Guys, it's got blood and titties. Like it's got everything we need.
See, I think the only thing I've watched that I guess you wouldn't consider like black people watching is Orange is the New Black or something.
Oh yeah, I
watched like 2 seasons of that.
Well,
before,
yeah,
and I kind of just
I was about to say after
it got kind of boring.
It did.
Yeah, once they got out of jail, it was boring.
People be doing shit, and I'm like, oh, I know. I guess they're trying to squeeze, but I'd rather them in the show really good than be like, we need to milk this cow for all it's worth. Because
Money Heist was good too.
I haven't seen it.
When they was trying to rob the bank. And
I know what you're talking about.
That was a good ad.
We watched oh damn it, it was just in my head. Orange is the New Black reminded me of it. Dexter. I love Dexter. Oh, dude, he's a serial killer who's also a CSI analyst for the FBI. So, like, he's cleaning up his own.
I feel like my wife might have watched that or something.
He's cleaning up his own mess, so he's never getting caught.
Dexter.
It's awesome. But this is what happens. Dexter went too long. And at the end, you're just like, all right, this is getting insane. It's one of those things where it's like they just they're running out of ideas and they want it to last. But the first 3 seasons of Dexter, badass.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, we might watch that. Because it's kind of, is it like it's almost like it's some show called You or something like that?
That show sucks.
Courtney loves that show. It was a guy still.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that.
That fucking show, what kills me about that show is they live in this little bitty neighborhood. Okay, how many people are gonna die in this neighborhood before the cops are like, it's probably that guy.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't watch. My wife watched it a lot. I got to a point where I was just like, all right.
You know, one of those things. It's exactly like that. Your wife starts watching a show, and you just be like walking by, and you'll stand there for a minute and be like, this is stupid as fuck. And then like you find yourself a week later being like, so that's Joe's brother. Mm-hmm. And then she's like, yeah. And then by the end, you're like, are we watching You tonight?
Yeah, that's kind of how it went. Because I just watch. I like sports, and the sports talk shows, whatever. That's usually all I watch. Mm-hmm. We'll watch a couple of movie series here and there, home improvement video, shows, whatever. But sometimes she be watching some interesting stuff, and and the thing is, this is what I like about it, because I'll ask her a question, I'm like, and I'll just catch myself glimpsing. I'll be on the computer or something. I'll look. So what he's supposed to be doing? And she'll pause it and talk for 30 minutes straight. And she'll tell me from start to finish of where we're at right now or what's going on. I'm like, damn, for real?
She wants you involved. Yeah.
So it's crazy. I like that she
Courtney do that too. There's something about the name Courtney, I think.
Yeah, I forgot your wife's name, Courtney. I don't know how to forget. But they're long-winded. So.
My wife will watch Chicago Fire, which what this guy did is he made shows. His name's Dick Wolf.
Ain't he on like Law and Order and shit, dude?
I don't know. But he's made these shows, Chicago Fire, Chicago PD.
Same damn thing.
You would think.
Or is it the fire department, police department?
That's exactly. And it's a show about each, but sometimes they overlap. So Courtney would be like, I got to watch Chicago PD to see what happened. I'm like, this motherfucker's a genius.
Yeah, that's smart on his part. Because, I mean, you got to watch both. But see, that's kind of how Power is. Right, because you have, and this is the crazy thing. You have Power, like the regular Power, and then you have the spinoffs of every character that had some type of significance in Power. So you got Power Book 2, Power Book 3, Power Book 4.
Are those all 50 Cent?
Yep, all 50 Cent.
Wow.
And they're all, he makes he produces some good stuff and directs some good stuff. Like they're all the backstory, they all align. Like even though it's different times, they all align perfect, and you're kind of like, damn. So this is why this happened in Power, fucking 4 years ago. You're like, damn.
Well, that's what we're doing now. We're watching House of Dragon, which is
yeah. See, I ain't. Yeah.
It's before anything in Game of Thrones.
Oh, House of Dragons is Game of Thrones.
It's before. Yeah, exactly. And it's just like Game of Thrones, except I feel like it's way more like a soap opera.
This might be funny. The only reason why I haven't watched Game of Thrones is just because like the name reminds me of Lord of the Rings or some shit. Like,
exactly.
That's really the only reason why I just play. I ain't watching that shit.
To be fair, I did the same thing. I just refused to watch it. I was like, Courtney, I don't like Lord of the Rings or any of that shit. I was like, I don't care for that stuff. Like, I hate Lord of the Rings. I won't watch them. I think they're the dumbest. Like, I know, give me shit. I don't care. I just don't. I'm not into all that fucking ogres and.
Yeah, see, I never. But the weird Game part of Thrones I like Harry Potter.
See, I hate Harry Potter too.
That's the crazy.
I'm not with any of that.
So you don't like none of it.
No,
like, none.
But Game of Thrones is just people back in the day, and they're all battling. They all want to be king or queen, pretty much.
So what's the House of Dragons? The same thing, just earlier.
Right, exactly.
Okay, so that's
the only thing sci-fi fantasy-ish about Game of Thrones is that there were dragons.
To my House of Dragons?
No, in Game of Thrones too.
Oh, so it's just dragons in both of them.
Right.
Oh, okay. Yeah. See, that's the thing. I don't. It's like what? It's like where does the dragon come into play? Like,
so
you know what I'm saying?
Like, no, yeah, dude, you should watch Game of Thrones. It's not sci-fi. It's not crazy. It's awesome. I ain't gonna let you down.
Okay, yeah. Don't say too much about it. I ain't gonna let you down. Don't say too much about it. Because I actually might. You said it's like 6 seasons, 8 seasons.
It's like it's 8. It's 8 seasons.
Because I hear about it all the time. Like I see people talk about it all the time.
It's probably the best show ever.
Okay, I'm the House of Dragons. So, but I need to watch it in order.
No, watch Game of Thrones first. House of Dragons just came out. Watch Game of Thrones first.
Okay. All right, we'll do that. You need to watch Power.
I'll watch Power.
You watch it?
Dude, anything.
Are you caught up or
no, I will watch it.
Oh, trust me. Just you won't be. Trust me.
I know I won't because anything 50 Cent touches is amazing.
Yeah, trust me. You'll like it. I don't want to say too much without trying to, because I'll like ruin it if I tell you something. But
that's okay. I ain't gonna tell you nothing about Game of Thrones. I just want you to. There's certain things like there's an episode of Game of Thrones where you can literally go on YouTube and search the Red Wedding, and it will just have hours of people reacting to it. That's how wild it is.
Okay.
You'll be like,
and what's like? Because I hear something else like The Boys or something. What like? I've been
that show's awesome.
Like I hear so many shows, but
that's a show you cannot watch with your wife at all. It's a dude show.
Okay.
It's just a dude show. It's superheroes, but like, what if they were shitty? Like, what if Superman was like burning lasers through the crowd and like
Suicide Squad or something? Like,
no, way worse. Like, dude, the bloodiest, goriest, like most fucked up show.
Yeah, that actually sounds pretty interesting.
It's good. I've watched every Andrew, our buddy Andrew that worked. He loves it too. It's such a good show, but it's definitely a dude show.
Yeah, because it's weird. Like I don't want to like sound bad, but like I feel like some of the shows people be saying are just like it's too white. You know what I mean? Like Game of Thrones. Like honestly, like I said, I thought Lord of the Rings. In my head,
there's
like,
a black superhero in The Boys.
Okay.
Guess what his Guess what
he's a black superhero. What is he?
Guess what his superpower is? It's not something fucked up like he can swim. Like it's not like he's Aquaman. He's fast.
I fucking knew it. I knew it. That's the only thing I think of. He's either fast or he can jump high.
He's fast. Yeah. Oh, that would be even better. Like fucking super dunker. He can dunk from half court.
That's fucking insane.
How does that help anybody?
Well, see, me and my wife, we just recently watched Black Adam. That was a good ass movie.
Was it? I heard it flopped.
No, that was a great movie. The Rock played pretty fucking good.
I still think it flopped.
Yeah,
that's why I didn't watch it.
I never watched it
because I love
either.
The Rock. I do. I just feel like sometimes The Rock's like he just agrees to everything, and then I'll watch like that fucking skyscraper movie. I was like, why'd you make this?
Skyscraper what?
Or he's just hanging from the fucking skyscraper. It's like burning down.
Like what, San Andreas or something?
No,
when the city was fucking up or whatever?
Kinda, I guess, but it's just him trying to get.
I never watched
it's terrible, dude.
Because I never seen no trailers for it. I guess so. I must have. It hadn't.
It was in the height of when The Rock was in everything, like in everything.
He's good at Fast and
when
Furious.
he was in Rampage and all this bullshit. It was all at the exact same time.
Fast and Furious, I think, was a perfect role for him. Because
I mean,
I like when he's like the bad guy.
Fast and the Furious is just a money making machine.
Yeah. The movies are good. I think the only thing I don't like is you don't have a motherfucker in a Hellcat jumping a cliff. Like, I mean, you know.
Where I drew the line, where I drew the line was that time where they got in a head-on collision and they both come out of the windshield like fighting each other. I was like, stop.
Which one was that? Yeah, it's so many.
I don't remember. There was another one where he got in. He hit the rail on purpose to come through the windshield to the helicopter.
Mm-hmm. I remember that one too. Yeah, it's a lot. That's what I said. Some of it is just.
I was like, wouldn't that guy driving the helicopter just be like, my bad?
Even when they was in like Dubai or something, and they're driving inside.
Yeah, that's the one with Ronda Rousey in it.
Yeah, they're inside the damn sky. They're just going floor to floor.
Oh yeah,
in the fucking,
exactly. Ran out of a window and down to another floor. There's no chance he hit a beam and just fell 80 stories.
That's what, some of it's just crazy, but nonetheless, the action in it is good though. Like they have
but those videos are proof that people don't really care. They don't care about reality. Just show them something wild.
Yeah, I honestly, because it's a lot of movies like that, but it don't really bother me, I guess.
It's always bothered me. I don't know why. Anything unrealistic in a movie, for whatever reason, it bothers me.
Well, see, the old movies were like that all the time, though.
I know.
But we never noticed. Well, I ain't going to say we didn't notice it, but
they always bothered me.
It was so old you didn't think, you were just like perfect. Like we talked on Michael Myers earlier. What, Halloween 2? Mm-hmm. That motherfucker walked through a hospital door, didn't even punch it. Just walked through this.
Dude, I don't remember which Friday the 13th it was, but Jason was dead and buried. And the guy was over there like working in the cemetery. Yeah, and he left his shovel in the ground and like walked off, and lightning struck the shovel. And Jason come out of the grave. And I immediately, even as a young kid, was like, I'm through with this movie. I'm not watching it. I don't think I watched any of the rest of it.
Yeah, I think the only Jason movies I watched was, the original Jason. When he went to space, that was stupid. That was just stupid.
Jason X.
Yeah, that was fucking retarded.
Dude, I'm telling you.
That was retarded.
It was. And I think that they realized it. Didn't that have Busta Rhymes in it?
He was in, I don't think.
Oh no, that was the one with he was in one of them though.
But it wasn't
maybe H20 or H2O or whatever it
Kelly
was.
Rowland, no, that was Jason
Freddy versus Jetty. That was a good movie.
I actually liked that.
I did too. I thought that was a good one.
I like that. I like scary, funny movies too, but some of the movies just stupid.
Oh, dude. So, did you ever watch Scream when you was little?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I watched all of them.
Love Scream. It was one of my favorite movies as a kid. So, I had on that Scream sweatshirt in our Black versus White video, and somebody tagged the original guy that played Ghostface
for real
in the video, and he was like, I need to get on this guy's podcast, and then he started following me. Then he wrote me a DM, and I was like, dude, I don't think you understand how fucking cool this is.
He's coming on. He's coming on the podcast.
He hasn't made a date yet, but he said he wants to come. I was like, that is the cool. Like, I know nobody else would think that this is fucking cool, but that is fucking cool to me.
Man, that's crazy.
I love Scream. Scream was one of my favorite movies as a kid.
Yeah, we watched it all the time. That was one of like the top scary movies.
I tell you why it was my favorite, because at the end, when it ended up being two killers, I was like, this is the smartest thing I've ever seen somebody do.
Because what it was, what, Dewey? Or
it was Stu and Billy.
Okay, yeah. Because at the end, they got in the car and drove. Yeah, okay.
Dude, it was one of the best movies. Like, and then you think that it's Stu, and then she was running to Billy, and he's like comforting her, And then he starts talking crazy, and you're like, God damn it, it's both of them. How fucking cool is this?
But see, those are the best ones when it's the suspense at the end and you don't know who the fuck's killing who.
Yeah, exactly.
Those are the best movies. I love those type of movies.
I love a good twist, as long as it's a good twist that makes sense.
Because when you think about it, the whole time you're watching the movie, you're sitting there like, he's the motherfucker doing it.
Right.
I bet it's him. And then that motherfucker ends, it ain't even him. It ain't even nowhere near him.
But see, that's okay. So that is one of the best parts about Scream. Is like you're thinking it's Billy.
Yeah,
then all of a sudden the killer's in the room with Billy, and you're like, okay, it ain't Billy. So now you think it's Stu. Well, the killer's in the room with Stu. Well, it ain't fucking Stu. You damn right, it's both of them. It's both of them.
That's why I like Saw though. Saw was crazy.
Dude, the first Saw was wow.
In my head, I'm like, who is doing all this shit? But like, you just never really knew who the hell it was.
I remember watching the first Saw, and when he stood up out of it, because remember he laid on the floor the whole time, and when his old ass stood up and shut the door, I was like, get the fuck out of here.
Dog. That was crazy.
It's one of those memories that sticks in your head. Like I remember watching it in the movies. And when he shut the door, everybody's just looking around at each other like, oh my God.
It was this motherfucker the whole time.
Yes.
And then everyone from that point on was like, everything was, I was like, bro, ain't no fucking way this is the same.
They got crazy with those movies too. Like that, what was the last one where they were all like trapped in that house?
It's like Saw X or something.
Yeah. It was wild.
I ain't gonna lie, they're real good at meshing up like Fast and the Furious and Saw, like they know how to mash up every damn thing to make it work out perfect.
Yeah.
Because every Saw you watch, you'd be like, damn, so that was the person on the other. That's the whole time. That's what you're thinking about.
It makes you wonder, did they write them all? And then they're like, we got 8 movies we got to make? Yeah. Or did they be like, all right, now how are we going to make this next one? It's you know.
Yeah, they just had them motherfuckers in their pocket.
You think so? they probably did. Or at least.
I ain't saying they probably did. You know, they switched something up. They probably, you know, they always going to switch something up at the end. But
I guess they did good. Those movies were wild. I'd never, and that's the reason Saw and them were so popular is nothing like that had ever been done before. Like kind of that when that dude had to saw his own leg off.
Well, you think about it. The only movie that was kind of crazy like that was Hostel,
right? Which was around about the same time with them fingernails, dude.
That was They see that why I ain't overseas. Yeah, we ain't.
Yeah, no.
Cause cause you think about it, like it's a movie, but like somewhere this shit happen.
Yeah, I mean at least we're not females. You know what I mean? Like the odds of them wanting a 34-year-old white male is slim to none. Now Courtney, if she went by herself, she's fucked.
But I mean, you got to get out too, so I got to watch out.
You got to think about all the people that they never found, like all these people that are just gone. Like Natalie Holloway, she's just gone.
That shit, hey, I'm telling you, it gets crazy. That's why.
And didn't she go on a cruise or something? Got off the boat and didn't get back on, something like that. She was out of country.
Yeah, I want to say it might have been a cruise. I don't want to say it was a cruise though.
Just gone.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. You ain't finna get me. I ain't gonna lie to you.
And like, you got to think these people, if she gets sold or something, as soon as she's to where an age where they don't care, it's not like they're gonna let her go. They're gonna kill her ass. Like, that's awful. It's like the worst fucking way to live.
And that's the crazy thing. When you go overseas and all that, some people like Americans, some people hate your fucking guts. So.
Oh yeah, no, that's true too.
It's just it just depends on where you go.
You know what's crazy is I went to school with this it was a foreign exchange student. He was the only one that I'd ever seen. Satsuma didn't have anybody else. This guy was from Germany. His name was Patrick. And I remember his English was broken. It wasn't great, but you can understand him a pretty good bit. And I remember asking him, being like, so like over there in Germany, like, is there still people that are over there like, fucking Hitler had it right. Like, I don't know what we're doing. We should fucking kill all the Jews. He's like, oh, yes. I was like, really?
Damn.
He's like, yeah. He's like, yeah. I was like, well, I mean, I guess that makes sense. There's still people in the South that are like,
yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? So like, that's just their South over there being like,
weird,
fucking bring the Nazis back, all these damn. You know what I mean? Like,
there's
weird. Probably people in their house that have like Hitler memorabilia that are like, fuck yeah.
But see, you know what the crazy thing is? I hear like if you go to Africa, they don't like American like black people.
Dude,
they fucking hate us.
I've seen.
I'm not taking my black ass.
This is one of those things where I've seen so many people talking about this.
Yeah.
Like,
and you see people in comments and they be like, they tell all their experience. I'm like, yeah, I ain't taking my ass.
Dude, Godfrey was telling a joke about because apparently he's Nigerian, so he's got a big.
He is.
His family's from Nigeria. Mm-hmm. He said they'll come over and be like, Godfrey, what are you doing? Like they fucking they hate.
Yeah,
I don't know why. Why do they hate the black American people? You think it's like one of those things where like they think you should be doing something different?
It has to be that, or just the image black people. They just like black people think they're better than those black people, I guess. But me personally, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either.
Because like when you think about it, when you see Africa, they never show the good Africa. Like they just always show it's number fucking dirt.
Of course,
you in a damn shed. They never show the good part of Africa.
To be honest, so that's also what they do with the South.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they never like when people say like, "Where you from?" I'm like, "Yeah, Alabama." So y'all just got
marry your fucking cousins and
y'all just got trees and fucking hay.
Yeah,
like, no motherfucker.
Marry your cousins and just live in trailers and it's just like there's people down here. I grew up in a trailer. Like there's people that marry their cousins. But like when they show the South, immediately what people think is goddamn,
Man, y'all country as hell. You go to work on your 4-wheeler? Like, motherfuckers just say stupid shit. I'm like, this shut
exactly.
Like, it's like it's no way you can think we don't have a city or nothing like that. Like, it's crazy.
But people do think that.
That's just crazy, though. It's
because there's the same thing when people think of Africa. There's so many people that are just like, it's just a dirt desert over there. Like, no.
Like, I know, like, Africa. It has some nice cities and stuff, like, nice country. Like, but it's just crazy. Like, that's all they show.
Same
it's
thing.
Fucking dirt.
It's literally like when they show the South, they show the dumbest person alive talking about how black people shouldn't be able to vote. And you're just like, dude, that's not the South.
But the weirdest thing about all this is like, we say country, and I don't know if everybody says country or use it the same way, but basically it's just what trees and nobody really lives there.
Just woods, yeah.
But that's everywhere,
right?
Like it's literally a country every fucking where, every state. But you just,
I mean, nobody goes up to North Dakota and they're like, look at these dumb motherfuckers. No. Just because it's country? Like, I don't know.
Like, people hunt everywhere. They do, like, everything in the South, they do everywhere.
The problem is, on top of them making fun of the South for being stupid, then when there's a hurricane or something, they'll find the dumbest person alive to put on the news. In a fucking Confederate flag wife beater out there, you're just like, this is who you picked.
But the crazy thing is, when people get older, all the Northerners come to the South.
Yeah, and that's why Florida's weird.
Yeah, it's like they're all down here. They talk about the South, but everybody from up north and they're all down here.
Well, it's just everybody that I have that comes down here to come visit or do the podcast or something. They're like, "Damn, Alabama's different than I thought it was." I was like, "What do you think?
What they expect?
What do you think it was going to be?" It's like, I thought it was just going to be woods.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Like Brittany Smith when she came in, she lives in Georgia, so she's in the South.
She's right by Birmingham.
She's like, I thought I was going to see like kids on the side of the road, and I was like, why? Why would you think that? I'll tell you what, though, you can tell. This is why Alabama gets such a bad rap, because like we ain't got a fucking lottery. We're the last people that want one. You can tell when you go travel somewhere and then you come back into Alabama state lines, the fucking roads look shittier. Like
it's just depressing.
Yeah, exactly. You're just sitting there like, why are we so stupid? Alabama's dead last for everything.
And I think the lottery would help a lot of stuff.
Why wouldn't it?
Because you think about it, all we do is drive to every other state and just play the lottery. It really, it's just
exactly. And so, I don't even understand what moral high ground these people are standing on. Like you're sitting up there, like we don't want good roads or good education. We don't like that lottery. It's like, well, then why is the state lines full every time that the lottery gets big?
Then when you think about it, then they don't want the lottery, but they want a toll booth on the fucking bridge, like.
Dude, I was talking about this the other day, and
crazy.
You're a good person to get perspective on this from.
Okay,
I want to write a stand-up joke about the I-110 bridge going into downtown because I didn't realize until this year. I was sitting there thinking, and I was like, Mobile is racist as shit. Like, they literally built a bridge over the black neighborhood. It's like, no, we're not driving. We want to go downtown, but we're not going through the black neighborhood. Somebody had to approve that bridge. There's not water under that bridge. Nothing. No. They put a bridge over the black neighborhood.
It's high as fuck, too.
Yeah. So somebody had to bring that up in the meeting, and other people had to be like, fuck yeah, let's approve millions of dollars.
I mean, it was a good idea at the time.
It wasn't. That's what I'm saying. Like, that bridge takes you to downtown just to skip over the black neighborhoods. They just built it over it. You could have still got there.
That's one thing I can say. The black neighborhoods down here at one time were pretty bad. Like at one point, Mobile was kind of high for.
Oh yeah. No, we had the first 48 here. It's not.
It wasn't. But you do, that to build it right over. I mean, I don't know why I would do it right over the.
I think that is awful as it is.
But when you think about it, that's kind of like in a lot of urban like places. Like when you go to like Chicago and stuff, and you see people in the hood, it'd be bridges over the top of it. Like it's kind of common in a lot of places.
I know, but is the bridge over them down there like to something else? Like this bridge's only purpose is to bypass the black neighborhood.
It doesn't really go to nothing. I mean,
just downtown. Yeah. It just takes you to downtown over the black neighborhood. Like, they just put it over it. Like, and people have to agree to it. I just think about that board meeting. And you think about the people at the water cooler afterwards, like, fucking I wish that was my idea. He's gonna get a promotion after that.
Yeah, all the engineers, I mean, I can't say like I don't know how the engineers looked at it, but yeah. I don't know. I can't say it's good or bad. I don't know.
Oh, I'm not saying it's good or bad. It's actually bad. It's bad.
That's just like the tunnel going underneath the water. I mean,
But that's fine. At least it has a purpose. This bridge's only purpose is like just put it over the ghetto. Like that's all I wanted to do with it.
It's good parking when Mardi Gras comes around, though.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Mardi Gras also started in Mobile, also segregated.
Yeah. It is weird because you do have the black folks parade. You have the black people ball too, and the white people's ball too. It's so weird. Yeah, I don't. It'll make you do have some of them that are like kind of mixed, but you have for sure. Yeah.
I had a family member up in Birmingham. It was like Mountain Brook, like it was a super nice area. And we were going up there for like a 80th birthday party or whatever. And it was like this country club at Mountain Brook, which is like a prominent country club. So we pull up to valet, and this guy comes and gets our car, and he's a black guy or whatever. And then I walk inside, and the only people that they have dressed in tuxedos doing all the shit in Birmingham, Alabama are black people. And I was like, what kind of backwards ass bullshit is this?
That sounds weird.
I walked in and I was like, this is racist as shit.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I was like, is this still going on? This is when I was like 16.
I don't know. It could just be I don't know. I was
like, why are y'all agreeing to this? How much are they paying y'all? They better be paying y'all fucking good. This is crazy. At least you're you're getting paid, so it is a job. But what I'm saying is, I believe if a white person applied for those jobs, they'd have been like, son, not here. It's not a perfect coincidence. It's not.
It's a lot of stuff like that, but like even with the black people parades and stuff, but you can still go.
That's just an Alabama thing.
Like you could still go to it, but it's the black folks.
I know, but do you think you could go to one of the big ass white Mardi Gras balls?
I feel like if I wanted to, I could, but it's just a thing. Like you don't want to be that awkward person, so people don't try it any fucking way. Because, you're going to be that one black person in there. You know what I mean?
But that's crazy. It's fucking crazy.
But because you have some that are mixed. You have some that are just completely fucking white. You have some that are just completely black. You might have a little sprinkled white people in there. Cause
there's a Mohawk one too.
But, see, I don't know about that one.
But, yeah, but it is.
But all the black people parades, they're all they're all in the black people's neighborhoods. So but they're crazy. Ain't no barricades. Ain't no fuck. Like you get the fuck out the street. You know where to stand.
There's no barricades.
Yeah, ain't no damn barricades. You know where you.
Did
you
they
know
even let the did the city workers even clean up?
Oh yeah, they'll clean up.
Okay, I was about to say.
They'll clean up and stuff. But like as far as dude, they're insane. All you have to do is see your family on the float. You're getting everything on that fucking float.
Oh yeah.
So as soon as they ride by you, Jimmy, he throwing the whole fucking bag to you.
I remember when I was like in high school, I was like 15, 16. I had to have been 16 because I could drive. So we go down to a Mardi Gras parade, and we're standing on the street, and we're looking across the street as the parades are coming. And I remember my buddy or a girl or somebody being like, "Hey, I think that's Bebop's over there." And I was like, "What's Bebop's?" And they were like, "It's a gay bar." And I look over there, and it's all men in their 40s. And when the parade comes by, all of them just say, "Woo!" Like you see all these spirit fingers go up. And I was like, dude, it was the funniest thing. Like the timing of it was perfect. Like I was like, "What's Bebop's?" And she was like, "It's a gay bar." And I looked over there to see the gayest thing I've ever seen. Just like they were.
I ain't even know. I ain't.
They were all putting their spirit fingers, and just going, "Woo!"
Yeah, Mardi Gras is crazy, man. You see a lot. Joe Kane Day. You see a lot of crazy stuff.
Oh, dude, Joe Kane and Fat Tuesday. Yeah. I remember I used to not miss a Fat Tuesday.
You don't see Fat Tuesday. Now that's really where it's.
It's just a party. Yeah, all day.
But you know what side to go to, right?
I always in the square.
Don't go to BP. That's where all the black people with all the box Chevys with rims on it. No, don't go over there. You go towards the bank, Wells Fargo. You go over there by the bank and stuff, shit, So that's where it's really like segregated.
I always just stayed in the square, and then I would park at like Alabama Power.
Yeah,
and I'd like set up a grill at Alabama Power.
Ain't nothing but a party though, like you said. You really just go down there and walk all fucking day.
Yeah, dude.
You really don't even care about the parade for real, like you.
No,
yeah. Now if you got kids,
especially on Fat Tuesday, because you're gonna see them all day.
Yeah,
I just catch them when I'm there.
You wear your best fit. You go out there and walk all day, and that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
It's a big ass social club. That's all it is.
Exactly. And dude, I guess because we live here, I tell people this all the time. When you live in somewhere like Mobile, you just kind of take for granted all the stuff that you have, like the Battleship or the Bay or whatever, or Mardi Gras.
Yeah.
And then you start talking, you go down to Mardi Gras, which you've went to your whole life, so you're just used to it.
Yeah.
And people are like, "Man, I come down here from fucking New York every year for this," and you're like. What?
Yeah, like when they go to the beach, people be like, "Man, I came all the way from New Hampshire." What the fuck? What?
Exactly.
How did you even hear about it?
There's a whole coastline all the way down. You could have stopped anywhere.
Exactly. Yeah. It's like what made you come here?
Yeah. What are you?
How did you even hear about us?
Exactly. So I don't know. Like a lot of people, when they're talking about the pod, they're like, "How far are you from Gulf Shores? We could just go there." And I was like, "Damn." Like I don't think of Gulf. I guess because I've just lived an hour from Gulf Shores my whole life.
Like the Battleship. I mean, and you can just really go there whenever. But it's just like
I tell people, they're like, "You got the Battleship," and I was like, "Yeah, we go there on a field trip in like first grade. Like I'm used to it. I don't realize it's cool until somebody else thinks it's cool.
Mm-hmm. Like even Fort Condé and all that stuff. Like all the
Fort Gaines, Fort Morgan.
So But like you said, we're here, so we see it all. Especially when you're riding by, you see it all.
Exactly. I was driving. I can't remember who. We were going across the causeway, and they were like, "What the fuck is this?" And I was like, "This is the causeway." And she's like, "Well," I was like, "That's the Mobile Bay." It jumps into the Gulf, and they were like, "That is unbelievable." And I was like.
Because if somebody
nobody's seen that much water. You know?
They'd be like, "What?" They'd be like, "Why do y'all call it across the bay?"
Exactly,
because we're going across the bay.
I'll tell somebody lives across the bay, and they're like, "What is that?"
You go across the bay. This is on the other side.
That's what I tell people. I was like, when you come to Mobile, you need to understand that no other part of Alabama is like this.
They need to come down here and see what I think people need to do. They need to come down here, experience Mardi Gras.
Yes,
experience some of the restaurants because they're not everywhere.
Exactly. I tell them go downtown and eat. Cooking.
It's some good food down here for real, and just have fun because people like you said they think it's just country. Yeah, people think it's nothing here, literally.
But Mobile's not like any other part of Alabama.
Nah.
The rest of Alabama doesn't have a beach. It doesn't have a bay. It doesn't have anything that we have.
Yeah, we're close. We're around.
We're
a lot
port
of stuff.
city.
Yeah, we're around a lot of stuff. So a lot like you can go to Biloxi and it takes 40 minutes.
Yeah, you can go to Gulf Shores. It takes an hour.
You know, so you're not. You can go to Pensacola. Nothing takes long time.
Lady in the bathroom's coming. I don't know if you know who that is. She's really good. She does the lip syncing of songs, old school songs in the bathroom. I'll show it to you after this. She's coming, and she's coming like next month. So she should be like right in the heart of Mardi Gras. She'll be able to go to Mardi Gras.
Next month. No, Mardi Gras is in March this year.
I thought it was early this year.
No, it's like March 3rd through the 7th.
She'll miss it
then.
then.
It'll start at the end. You know, it's Fat Tuesday and all that. That's
exactly
the ending. But yeah, it starts towards the ending of February. But yeah, it's
so
like
she'll
March
miss it then.
because they'll be out of school, so it's in March then. I don't know why I don't know why it switched, but
it's
I think every other year it changes or something.
It's Courtney knows the reason. It's something to do with the Catholic something.
Okay.
So it was
I wasn't that deep in it, but I knew it was different.
However, all that falls, it determines what day Easter is. All this bullshit. Okay. All that's Mardi Gras related.
I ain't know all that.
Yeah,
I thought it was just they picked when the fuck they wanted. Because I think like from this point on, it's gonna be in March for a good little while.
Right. Yeah. There's something she'll know. She'll have to tell you. I don't know the reason. It's something to do with how their Catholic calendar works.
Okay.
Why is it different? I don't know. Like, all of that depends on what day Easter is. Don't ask me how the fuck that works out. You know how Easter's not like April 7th or something? It always changes every year.
Yeah, it ain't never, yeah.
It's because of that. I don't know.
I just, you just grow up Easter this day. All right.
Exactly. Thanksgiving's like the third Thursday or whatever the fuck it is.
Like you just know it ain't the same date every time. So I didn't really think, it was that deep to where they had to change it all the time.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Guys, comment and tell us why. Tell us why.
Yeah, because I don't, yeah.
All right, dude, we got to go. This is almost an hour.
I appreciate it, man. We all have a good time, man. We always have a good talk.
Y'all look out for Brother Mal, man.
Yeah. I'm going to start posting some stuff, man. My wife said I got to start posting some stuff. Y'all know what that means, so.
That means he's going to start doing some couples content.
Yeah. Content myself, wife content.
Yes.
Just funny stuff in general, man. Just
by the time this comes out, he'll have
content with Justin. Like it's gonna be a lot of stuff. So y'all just look out, man.
All right, bye.